Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? How we looking? How we looking? I love the people! Are we live? Oh, looks like we're live. Welcome in, everybody. We are back. I normally don't stream on Fridays, but I told Queen and a bunch of their friends that I would be live today, having some fun with Titanfall, doing another run. Literally any run at this point could be sub 90. We are on the cusp of it. My PB has not yet changed, but my theoretical best keeps dropping as I do these runs, so it could literally be any run at this point that becomes the sub 90. I'm hoping to see it. I'm really hoping to see it. We will see. Last night I almost had it off script, but Slone decided to misbehave and be a bitch. So that was what lost me my sub 90. I was otherwise on the cusp of it. And I'm putting a note in the chat here, and I'm gonna pin it for those of you that come in later, to please refrain from discussing the time on the live split clock, because that has been a source of stress lately. So I am going without it. I'm going in blind to it. I will not know what it says until the end of the run. Or if I suffer catastrophic time losses and decide to reset. So I'm just putting a note in there. Yeah, the only thing I want you guys to do is just make sure that it's running. And if there's any technical issues with live split, then I want to know about it. But otherwise, I would kindly ask everyone to refrain from discussing the time on the clock. Alright. We've got my Shamag on. We are otherwise ready. Alright. Well, let's begin, shall we? We don't want to knock over my coffee cup. Okay. Alright, is live split running, Queen? Is it running? I always want to make sure it's running because I'm not looking at it now. If it's not running, I want to figure it out now. Every time I get stuck on that plant. You're good? Okay. Alright, just want to make sure that it's running. Yeah, that wasn't the worst. Last Dumblesaw, come on. We got work to do. At least I can skip that speech. I used to think it was unavoidable, but little did I realize you could just go back through the gauntlet and head back through the entrance, and you can skip that entire speech.
BT 那是我的搭档，先锋级，反抗军自行研发。这是我们首次自行设计的泰坦，不是向 IMC 偷来的。呼叫你的第一架泰坦吧。
Alright, that's basically the end of this mission until, it's like, whoa, we're about to get our big friend. Nope. Denied. Denied, right? It's a sedge. It's a sedge, right, Queen? That we don't get our big friend yet. I saw something in Clip's run that I want to emulate, but I don't remember what it was. There's a lot of stuff that I'm sure Clip does that would be really crazy to try and emulate.
我们会把你训练成铁玉的步枪兵，不是今天，没时间了。
拉斯提摩沙，
安德森，
畜生！我们下面见。
今天会看到一颗新的星球，说不定就死在那里了。
No Titanfall, my Titanfall game.
下面见了，库珀。
Literally unplayable. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
快滚出那个模拟仓库珀，运输机上碰头。
Alright, I'm ready to. Alright. Alright, into BT. Into mission 1. I hate the gauntlet. I would have had sub 90 a long time ago if I did not have to play it. Seriously. I looked back at my spreadsheet and I'm like, what run would have been sub 90 if I didn't have to do the gauntlet? And it would have been a long time ago. Like, at least a month. This is because of the God. That's my cheeky complaint, Queen, about this run, is that I have to do the gauntlet, the trading mission, even though I think it's pointless and dumb. Like, that's why it's called cringe on my live split. I have it as gauntlet, asterisk, cringe, asterisk. So if you're wondering where that came from, that's where it came from. That's the origin story of why I have it as gauntlet cringe. Alright. Got my lilacs on my desk. No, not the gauntlet! Oh my god. The gauntlet is cringe! I'm the only person who thinks that, though. Apparently there's some crazy ass stunts that you can do in it, though, but I still think it's cringe. Alright, let's go. Alright. Oh, and also, everybody out there in chat... Actually, 1 second. I'll say plus or minus for the split. I don't know if you changed that. Alright. Yeah, I deleted that because I just was not a fan of it. I didn't like seeing, like, the plus or minus, and it was just like, ugh. So I was just like, I'm just gonna have the segment time and the total run time on the clock. Because honestly, that's the only part that really matters. Is like your individual level segments and the final runtime. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that was smooth. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna restart it. Restart the movement chain. Come on. What the? What is going on? I'm normally not that low. Never been down there before. Oh. I've never been down that low. Should be able to make up for that though. Come on. Oh. I was gonna be able to get a good slide, but just look apart. Oh, you want the plus or minus? Well, that's up to you. You can have a third column if you want. I just have the 2. Oh. Oh, are you kidding? There we go. Need to stop going up. Start a third column. Yeah, that's totally optional if you want the third column. I just... Oh, shoot. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. That was a nasty side jump I didn't want to eat. That was an accident, actually.
电力2/3，资料核心重新初始化，视觉系统启动，调整焦距中，你还好吗？
There we go. Well, this isn't going to be a sub 13. It's going to be too slow with that time loss.
我的系统
Let's hope I get a sub 13 today.
电池将会加速程序，我会在这里等待。
各位，没有多了解副本处理。自己小心，第一出现。
在我能行动之前，我会透过头盔无线电协助你。铁玉，地图系统已重启，反抗军第9舰队发动突袭，我们大幅偏离原定目的地。
所有反抗军，如何第一行动？你们现在位于敌方向，虽然这是IL PBs的星球，但在我们的距离外有许多的野兽，我们没有办法。
jeez.
我会将你们占领。
BT， 这个声音是谁发出的？
这是掠夺者军团的指挥官莎拉布里格斯，指挥反抗军的特种侦察中队，又称 SRS。
BT， 这艘船里有人生还吗？
Yeah, it's too slow to
扫
get
描
sub
在
13.
詹姆士麦卡伦，没发现
Is
任
the
何
loss
生
of
命
river
迹象
jump?
但有90%的救生艇弹射，
Oh,
还有
come
希
on,
望。
grab it. There we go. Oh, we got the slant boost.
我们的位置已暴露。
Of course, the frickin'.
立刻部署强兵到天使城监狱。是这样的话，赶紧向 IMC
是 IMC 无人侦察机，敌军援军往这里来了，我们必须立刻完成神经连线。
Yeah, that's
请
not
装
gonna
上
be a
最后
sub
的电池，
13.
能量全开。
I need that
铁
sub
玉
13 if I'm
必须
gonna
先
get
建立
sub
神经连接
90.
才能继续。准备完请登机。
That's a pretty catastrophic time loss, but... I had the right speed, but still holding A and I shouldn't have been.
协议1，连线铁玉，神经连线中。神经连线完成， 步枪兵杰克库珀，你现在确认是 BT7274的代理铁玉。
Damn.
协议2。
Yeah, missing river jump is a pretty catastrophic time loss, but my criteria to reset is if I miss it twice. Because I'm not always in the same spot every time, so I kind of made that a rule that if I'm gonna reset, it has to be a double failure.
涡旋防护罩启动。涡旋防护罩能。
Yeah, this would probably be a sub 13 if I didn't miss that, because that felt pretty good otherwise. The encampment was kind of sticky, but
铁玉，助手舱启动了。这个肩射型火箭舱可同步锁定多个敌军目标。按钮按下越久，可锁定的目标越多。神经连线完成，主武器控制与动作连线已重新建立。
Run, don't jump each time I run. Gotta practice river jump. Yeah, river jump's not that hard. It's just,
你确定吗？
相信我。
like I said, there's an invisible ramp that you want to hit, and you gotta be going at a certain speed.
发现反抗军泰坦，机身号码 BT7274。
敌方泰坦到底。
That was a pretty good brute fight, though. I didn't even need the rockets.
铁玉，我侦测到有更多 IMC 回收队在路上。我们要生存的唯一机会是完成跟安德森少校会合的任务。在那之前，我们得靠自己。标记抬头显示。
There we go.
我们必须动作快。
Yeah, it's gonna be like a low 13.
铁玉 ，IMC 会继续寻找我们。我们生存的唯一机会是与安德森少校在离这里60公里处会合。我们要生存，就得懂得应变和适应。
这里是带球32，我们伤亡惨重，有没有反抗军的部队？请帮帮忙！
但是友方先锋级泰坦，
我们损失惨重，那是 BT 吗？
都结束了，铁玉。
很高兴见到你，上尉，我们需要些帮助。
发现反抗军泰坦，攻击！
Yeah, I was trying a new route on the encampment, but didn't quite work out.
我们有战术上的优势。
我曾有人恋爱。
So now I'm gonna go back to the route I was already doing.
恋爱需要爱慕、受吸引、奉献和尊重。结论：我有50%的可能在恋爱中。铁玉，我们可以用强硬的装备锁定敌人，
There
发
we
射追踪
go.
导弹，标记他们，这对战斗很有帮助。
维修正式启动，开启流量调节门。
我正在攻击
警告：
敌方堡垒。
毒物已扩散至大厅，启动安全气压互动舱程序。
铁玉，我正在追踪你的位置，建议你寻找出口。
Cooper, don't cancel.
警长，这是肯恩 ，IMC 跟反抗军的老朋友们，你们之间不过是沟通不良罢了，没关系，没关系，那有什么问题？
被他们附身了，伙伴，最好离他远。
之类的反抗军残兵，我要你们知道，这是肯恩的地盘，外头来到我吧。
这是浣熊3号，另有反抗军舰队，我们死守着开垦设施。IMC 有某种新式的机械步兵，我们被困住了。
It's been a tough area lately.
我已在你的行进路径上侦测到反抗军邮件，他们也许需要协助。
我们小队可被打砍了。
前后方有援军，
是时候了。
警告：有毒海豹物可能造成生态破坏。在4天内再保。 有毒排放物方正在过滤自动测试室。
我听说有些先锋级泰坦和 SRS 铁玉在击杀我的 IMC 援军，不管你是谁。不错，
告：3A 区有猎兽尸体，请
哎呀，
尽速清
希望你比我上一次干掉的那个强。
有如排放木方，现在过滤自动测试设施。
铁玉，小心行事。铁玉，我们的道路将在前方交汇。铁玉，流量调节门挡住我们通过这个设施的路了。
很好，
附近应该有控制线。发现多个 IMC 保全部队，准备好了，铁玉。
IMC 保全部队，哎，难怪他们。
迪迪，好久不见。
正好相反，你的头盔能提供我你的即时影像。你在那里打得不错，铁玉。关闭烂泥流的控制器，在下个房间里。你的抬头显示有标记。
设过滤系统。
Alright,
已启动铁玉模式。协议2，坚守任务。命令是要继续特殊作业217，跟安德森少校会合。
It might actually be a pretty good BNR, but yeah, that BT was not great though. Alright, let's go.
你可没被邀请来肯恩的派对，所以你得死。好好，真好，又一个落跑英雄，
Excuse me,
还带着一
goodness
地
gracious.
新风级泰坦。
Pardon me.
哇
Pardon
哦
me,
这
Chip.
才像话嘛！来场真刀真枪的对战吧！
Alright, let's go.
队伍，让后续上场吧！
敌方泰坦到底。
很高兴能夺走你的泰坦队伍。
避免碰到雷弹子，对机身会造成严重伤害。
来呀，来呀！下面来头给死着！
侦测到机体受损。
God. They
做得好。肯恩的头盔无线电未遭破坏，我建议你回收它。
泰坦和铁玉正在强行进入设施。
Alright. Shh. Alright, style points.
这种我是波利斯克 ，IMC 快完全封闭正柜了，该准备填龙芯了。
收到，我抓到了3个反抗军的人，该怎么处置他们？
他们
Style points.
马上到，收容完毕。
解密敌方通讯的
Style
能力，在
points.
战争史中有着重要
That's kind of a
的地
thing
位
for me is to
这
get
将
the
对
style
我们有
points.
利。要生存就
On
得
the
继
move,
续
it's,
前进。
that's when you get the style points, but... okay.
安德森少校走的是这条路，他可能是到汇合点前进。
Style points.
我建议我们继续前进，小心前进。
So much later than I am. Yeah, I think you're doing it slightly too early. I'm just trying to think based on observation. I think you gotta do it slightly later.
我们在这里干嘛？
我们必须穿过这个
We'll have to sit down and do it
前往安德森
again.
少校的汇合点，这是我们存活的唯一机会。
来去，我是布里斯克，收到没有？完毕。
Yeah, we'll have to sit down and go through it again.
我看这反抗军的铁玉相当大英雄，
Yeah, but the window is really thin though.
干掉他。
Even though I'm doing it later, slightly later, you know, that doesn't make the window any
他是战
bigger.
场的战犯
I gotta
现
try
在
again.
为 IMC
Yeah, it's
布里斯克要为拉斯提摩沙上尉的死负责，也就是我的上一位铁玉。
it's all in the name of style points. Stay on my balance. Oh yeah, watch me real quick with the Scorch Kit. I don't know if you did it like this on your run yesterday. I kind of just went to bed. Well, I didn't go to bed. I went and did some more runs.
发现敌方泰坦，攻击中。
can trap all 3 of them in that corner if you throw down your flame traps. And then they won't move.
铁玉，这码头的货梯是条捷径，看看你的抬头显示就能找到控制台。铁玉，我需要协助。
警告！警告！13号码头发现未收取泰坦，将泰坦移至资产重置。
That was actually pretty smooth, but it's imperative to the run that I learned the Easter egg. There's not a lot to spend on Scorch in general. Yeah, so that was kind of a quick emulation of it. Let's play for runs. Yeah, there are definitely very strong applications for Scorch, especially Richter Barbecue. But that one can be a little tricky if Richter decides to move, even if you're in the right spot. Like, even if you're in the right spot for Barbecue, like, it's kind of tricky to get it sometimes if he decides to move. There we go.
这是马文机器人的工作，而不是步兵。说的没错，兄弟。小心，我太平是不是卑微的工作？
我是艾雪，
为什么是那个该死
我
的坏人
收到
下令？
先锋级泰坦，你想要我怎么
Ooh,
处理他？
hello.
我
Okay.
他妈的不在乎，
I'll figure it out.
他吧，他的铁玉呢？
我们会对付他。
Scorch is
战士
fun.
本来就是为杀戮而战。
Yes!
确定3枚钥匙，我可以
Heck
利用。
yeah.
哎，那不是你自己
Oh god!
我付钱可不是要你耍
Cooper,
小聪明的。
why are you
钥匙
getting
就把那
stung
地
by
方
the
毁掉
shield?
好吧布里斯克通话完毕。
Oh god.
铁玉，我正被他沿着装配线往下带走。
That was really
可能有
close.
空中出口，建议你沿着平台的动线走。
That was really close.
铁玉，这设施十分危险，小心生产线上的机械。
Oh god. Alright, there we go. Oh god, what the heck? Shit, okay. That scared me for a minute. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, we made it. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Alright, let's go for red versus blue, shall we? Oh god. Oh, I need to move my ass or I'm gonna get killed by the ticks. Gonna see if I can find the 2 vectors. Alright, I found them. Red versus blue! Take a vote! He's just shooting at me. Come on, red versus blue! Did blue win? Yay!
敌方又是这支的武器中，
Yay! Blue wins! I always root for blue. I'm gonna submit. Oh, there you go. Red died. Sorry. Red dead! Dang. It's just... I vote blue. My vote's always on blue. Good job, blue. Yep. Yeah, so that's a fun little activity you can do if you get there fast enough with Cold Spice.
差点完蛋，刚才是绞肉机，你还好吗？
我没有受损，不过我不相信这里是食物加工厂，
我运气一向不好，不如把这里搜个彻底。
或相反，得看情况。
But yes, good job, blue. Good job, blue, indeed.
铁玉，我很佩服你的毅力。要是按照那些步兵都像你这样奉献牺牲就好了。铁玉，出去的路只有一条。
I've actually thought about doing some experimenting on this level, but like this part specifically.
最佳的出路，我建议你想尽办法也要上去。
云顶还在等。放心，我不会草率处决你的，我向你保证。
模拟云顶情境开启，安置环境。
真令人佩服，铁玉。
No dome launch. No, it's just the timing is really sticky for dome launch. It's very, very sticky. And I just don't feel consistent enough in it yet to do it regularly on runs unless I'm feeling ballsy. Shoot my Discord. Aww. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Oh, come on. Come on. Get down. Oh. What? Whee! We are out of bounds! There's just this random hole in the map! Oh, shoot. I need to get my ass over there. I know the timer is pretty generous, but I don't really want to take the risk, so I'm just gonna skedaddle over there as quickly as possible. I'm gonna keep doing it, get it about 10% of the time. I can actually link you to a video that might help you, and that's why I was kind of getting, it's part of the reason I was kind of getting on your case about position and like having the EVA 8 specifically, is because it will help your timing and it will help with your success rates. So there was a method to the madness. There is a method to the madness. I'm not just spouting it off for no reason. It's because there's a specific guide that I was following for dome launch, and it really helped my success rates. EVA 8 lineup. Yeah, I can get you a link to the video for it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was a fairly executed cylinder skip. Slid on the head of that tick. Yeah, I don't want to get too far ahead because I want to make sure I hit the platform. You can technically, with enough speed, completely cross this gap without it, but I have not figured that out yet, so... BT, come here. I need you. I need you, buddy! Hi! Hi, BT. Hey, big boy. Alright, let's go. Let's go skip Ash. One time he punched me down the hallway. That was last night when I was doing my run. But yeah, see the Acolyte pod? Helps get rid of the prowlers on the slope so you don't have to deal with them. So, that's why I was hanking on you about the Acolyte pod. Can get those prowlers out of your way. You're probably gonna have to shoot them twice because they like to move, but yeah, there was a method to the madness there too. Yeah, anything I kind of sound like I'm harping on you about, it's not with any malicious intent or ill intent, obviously. It's just to help on your endeavors. Because I like seeing new runners because I was in your shoes. So if I can help out new people, I love to help out new people with some of the tricks and methodologies with stuff. Makes me really happy to see new runners. Oh, until the prowlers got it. Yeah. Yeah, so there was a reason for that. That's a really long name. Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. I'm gonna fail math 21. Okay. Well, welcome in, my friend. New person in chat. Alright, let's go.
体育，安德森少校在这里调查这座设施，我跟你在另一边会合。
要求所有在处理盛会分析报告的小组都到演讲厅听马德将军。
Just say by gamer, it works. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if somebody's got a really long name, like... Oh. Fucking Marvin. I keep getting stuck by that Marvin in this timeline. Like, it's so annoying.
反抗军北，田玉，有什么事吗？
Ooh, ooh, that was pretty good. Ooh, that's usually a tough segment because of all those,
时空扭曲充斥这座设施，而且它们似乎造成了时光出现裂痕。我建议，直到我们有进一步资料前，都要小心。
Well, welcome in, Bye Gamer. Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you are doing okay today.
铁玉，给我他的头盔就可以分析。
Come on, come on. I wish I could give it to him early, but unfortunately I cannot. Alas!
就转移给你了。库珀铁玉，
Alas,
恭
I
喜你获
cannot.
得重生。
It's a sedge.
以下为反抗
Alright, so we're just gonna kind of sit here and chill.
指挥官所简报的安德森的任务。
安德森少校，2个星期前我们截获了 IMC 通讯，他们在提风芯上发现了某些东西，一种巨大的能量爆炸在该位置释出，造成了时间的扭曲。我需要在地面上的 SRS 渗入该设施。
收到，我会找到一些答案。
Yeah, Queen, and there's a couple people that follow me that go by a different name than what their YouTube name is. So sometimes I'm not entirely certain unless somebody speaks up about that. Vast majority do to some rendition. Like people call me Nova, despite my full name being the Supernova online. Because I don't use my real name. There's a select few that do know what my real name is, but it's just been like the slip kind of situation, where it was like totally incidental. So. Yeah. Most people don't use their real name online. I know a couple people that do, but I mean, that's totally their choice if they use their real name, but I would prefer not to. And even for the people that do know my real name, like, they know that they're not supposed to use it when we're on the air. For the people that have incidentally learned what my real name is, but and I disappear. They're like, where are you at? Sometimes I punch them, sometimes I just go invisible. I don't really know. Oh, shoot. There was a group of not very nice people. Oh, yeah? That may or may not have doxed me. Ooh. Now that, I will say, Queen, I have a zero tolerance policy for people doxing other people. If anybody starts doing that in my Discord, DM me right away with the messages in question, whether it's in any of the public channels or via DMs. If it's any member of my server that is attempting to dox you or do anything of that rendition, I need to know about it. I have a zero tolerance policy for that. anything related to real-life locations of any sort is on the individual themselves to reveal, not to be doxed by other people. It is people's choice whether they reveal anything about where they live. I leave it up to the individual. I feel like that's the best way to approach it. There's an online hate board. Nonetheless, though, I have a zero tolerance policy in my Discord for that behavior. Oh, that's not a good start.
库国铁域，我转移了一些 AI 功能到该装置中，在时间切换时就可以通讯。
胜利来点点，布雷射网一起。
Oh, come on. Yeah, nonetheless, though, I do not tolerate that. Yeah, there will be swift, permanent bans for anyone engaging in that kind of behavior. I don't get why people dox in general, they're pathetic. They are pathetic. If you're gonna go around doxing people, like, what kind of person are you? Like, really? For real. You just get along for once? Yeah. Some people just hate trans people. Yeah, there's quite a movement out there against the trans community. If you guys were to ask me, I try to stay neutral on the... What? Okay, now I can finish my sentence. I try to stay neutral on anything related to, you know, the whole LGBTQ, however many other letters there are. I aim to take a neutral stance on it because I don't want to incite anything. Basically, I have the approach of people will be people. You know, people can do whatever the heck they please. So, I'm not gonna get in the way of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is Hell Room. Oh. Oh, how did I end up there? Okay. Oh. Oh. Ah, jeez. What the? Wasn't letting me grab the wall? Are you kidding? I don't know why it wasn't letting me grab the wall. Oh.
铁玉，这里的轮环有大量残存的圣柜能量，这是圣柜的终点站。安德森的计划中有一件靠近轮环中心的侦察任务。
I was not even crouching right there. I'm not sure why it wasn't letting me grab the wall. Jeez. Live and let live? What do you mean, Queen? Sorry, help me out.
建议到轮环附近跟我汇合，并扫描圣柜的能量特征。我找到桥梁延伸至轮环的操控台，抬头显示有标记。你似乎曾做过些什么，导致这些先存的自动保全系统现在对你有些敌意。
圣柜超载了，大家赶快撤离！
我
Your stance on. Oh, yeah. I'm just like, people are gonna be people. People can do what they want. So, I try to keep a. Like I said, I try to keep a neutral stance on the issue because it's a pretty hot topic. And a very... Jeez. Basically, I'm just gonna leave them alone and they can do what they want to do, so... Like, I'm not gonna get in the way of what they want to do. Chair. Hey, Admiral. Because, yeah, I've worked with trans people, Queen. I've worked with, and I've known people in the trans community, the LGBT community as a whole. I actually got a story for you that I'll share later, off script, because I don't really want to share it on stream. It's just something I shouldn't share on stream, more than likely. So... Just about somebody that I used to work with who belonged to that community. Actually, 2 people. Same employer, but 2 different people. That, we'll just say because of their LGBT status, they... I'll elaborate later. So, I gotta focus on the run. Oh, now I'm like inside BT's leg. Oh, come on, can I make it? Okay. I guess in general, like, as long as you're a decent person, I don't really care what you are. Like, if you're polite and reasonable, I can work with you. I don't care what your background is or whatever else. Like, I've worked with people, you know, of all the different religious faiths too, same thing. Like, oh god, I gotta kill these guys quick. Come on, BT, get back to me! Okay. As long as you don't hurt anyone, I don't care what you are, to be honest. That's perfect. That's basically the way I look at it, too. As long as you're a decent person, I don't care what you are. If you're a reasonable, polite person, I don't care. Munches cheese. Yes, focus on run. That's it. Come on. Alright, let's get Egg back! Alright, I'll see if I can help you out again here, because this is another opportunity. Alright, so, I know I kind of explained it. And then, pull it out. There you go. Yeah, you want to pull it all the way out. Maybe I wasn't clear about that. But you gotta wait until you pull the whole thing out and it disappears from your view. Try that, Queen. See if that helps you get the Easter egg. Yeah, what kind of cheese you got?
了解了，库珀铁玉，我建议在设施分台里面行动时小心一点。你必须取回电弧
Pull it all the way out. Yeah, try that. See if that helps with your timing. Maybe that's my fault if I was not clear about that. That is Mubby. That's Def Mubby for misteaching you. I just love the joy of the Easter egg, and I wanted to share it with another person.
我已连接至你的头盔抬头显示已更新进度，频道随时开启，供你需要时使用。
Oh shit. Okay. I almost had a tragedy there. Kill the 2 drones there. I usually still like to kill that one because the plasma bolts will reduce your speed no matter what angle you're coming from. Yeah, apparently this is a good spot to get wall kick practice, but I've questioned that because the electric barriers are in like the perfect spots. Oh, jeez. Slightly too far. There we go. Oh, first try. Hell yeah! Yeah, the window is pretty thin, Queen, to get that, but... Yeah, the invisible wall does not extend down that far, so... It's there, and you've gotten it. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen you get it, but... Yeah, it is a little tricky, though. Alright, heatsink skip. Oh, Duncan! Oh, yes! And then make sure you head into that doorway. Very important, otherwise you will encounter an invisible barrier and you will not be able to finish the level. So very important! Don't forget that. Don't forget to do that. Or you will be soft-locked, and you will be screwed. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Alright. Play it safe for the rest of the way back.
佩服佩服，铁玉，他们正在控制室等你。
Oh.
铁玉手册里写着。
Cool. My later segments. Oh, okay. Sharp white cheddar. Ooh, that's delicious. I love white cheddar. It's Guggisberg cheese, so it's a little crumbly, but still excellent. It seems like with the FOV, even with it being 104, it doesn't feel like it's that large, not sure why. Well, you can max it out at 110, actually. That's what my settings are. A little crumbly, but still excellent. That sounds good. Back to my later segments. Yeah. And I can try to teach you heatsink skip, because that's going to save you a bunch of time on Beacon 2, the level we just did, so...
很高兴见到你回来，长官。正好对面将整个电路重新配置完了，现在就差电源。
铁玉，电源室的继电器都已关闭，使用电弧装置应该就能够手动发动它们。
铁玉，希望这电弧装置没让我们白费力气。
注意，前方发现高辐射含量。
Like Left 4 Dead 2. It has been recommended to me by a lot of people. The Left 4 Dead games in general. Alright, we got it. Alright, cool. Sometimes it goes on sale for like $3. I actually have it through my brother's Steam library sharing. So I can play it for free. Yeah, my brother's got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 on his library.
非常有可能。
能透过旁路连通模组吗？
没办法，长官，除非你想向整个 IMC 舰队进行广播。
我们得手动修复这模组。
铁玉，看来又得靠你了。
希望你不介意再冒一次险，铁玉。你得到现场修复信号台，并尽快赶回来。
Alright, super fastball Prague, everybody.
控制转给铁玉。
Oh. Super fastball Prague, everybody! All the Pragues in chat. This can make or break a run. Honestly. I failed it twice yesterday. and I was
扫描显
pissed.
示阵亡铁玉。我记得这名铁玉在摧残之地行动中
That was not a
表
good
现非常
time.
出色。
Alright, best BT.
摧残之地。
摧残之地是反抗军在胜利星上一场大型燃料争夺战的行动代码。我们损失
I
惨
believe.
重。我的扫描器发现了运作中的连线锁定模组，东北方428公尺。我的分析结果
Yeah,
显示
everyone loves the hell out of
红旗是唯一的
Beacon
办法
3, but I
我能够
hate
将
it. I am on the
你扔过去
opposite point of
这
view.
太疯狂了。
铁玉，我是不会
Alright,
发
Super
疯的。
Fastball. Let's go for it.
风力3节，风向274，距离95公尺，投掷质量89公斤。相信我。
Alright. That works. I am not gonna complain. Not at all. I am not gonna complain about that. Not for a second. Damn. Oh.
基础线锁定你的位置，高潮力布尔。
Dude. What was that? They like ganged up and totally blocked me. That was annoying. Not gonna lie. They ran up the stairs. It's like they knew I was there and just were like, nah, screw you. Greetings. Hey, Helicopter Cat. I saw you yesterday. Welcome in, Helicopter Cat. Heli Cat. I'm not sure if you have a preference. Or if you don't care. Some people care, some people don't, so I like to ask. Welcome, though. Jeez, okay. Okay. You got jumped. I did! I did get jumped. That was great. Oh shoot.
K14 发现敌方铁玉，正朝你方向前进，请回复。
What is going on here? Oh god. That was scary.
我想我需要一些新内裤。
收到，下回空投。
That was actually scary, Chad. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my goodness.
发现连线锁定模组。
Jeez, that scared the hell out of me. That actually scared the hell out of me.
我今天保护此区域，再进行维修。
K14，我们正在调动部队，预计3分钟抵达。
死神击毁。
C16，信号台4号购台上的小镇已阵亡，铁玉可能是要从这里发送信号。所有单位 ，K14没有回应，准备进攻目标所在的信号台4号。
协议2。
That was very, very touchy
获
right
得
there.
连线模组，我们等你回来，库珀。好枪法。
Is there somebody else hanging around? There's two. Okay.
收到，就位于信号台4号购台处，等待拦截。
注意进入维修模式。
9，盯着铁玉，泰坦那边我另有打算。所有保全单位，我是李赫特，马上到信号台。Finding Kleinman will last me nicht hängen。
已歼灭所有敌人，区域安全。
There we go.
Z1、K1，进军
There we go.
快让士兵着陆，快点！
没事吧，铁玉？
I don't mind. Thanks for asking, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, because some people have a preference. So if they do, I like to ask.
任务更新，替换连线模组。
And if I mess up somebody's name, can you let me know?
在机械上方，我将你扔上去后，你再接着爬
Hey,
上去。
Queen. Yes, greetings. I tried getting back into The Witcher 3. The combat sucks. I've heard some things about the combat in Witcher 3, but BT, save me! I still gotta learn how to do Hand of God. We'll have to do that off script, Queen. You'll have to. I saw your clip. We'll have to actually sit down and try to get me to do it, so then I can do it for the funny. Whee! 91 kilometers an hour! You gotta be in position. Let's get the arc wave up.
然后将剩下的反抗军处决。
死神接近中，
Got my lay it down right away as soon as they land, and you can knock them out in 2 shots.
封锁中，我们会在这里提供支援。
Oh, I got 2 of them. There's been a couple lucky times where I've gotten all 3. That doesn't happen too often, though.
发现异常活动，可能是敌方泰坦。
MC 听着，我现在
Yeah, they're spawning together. I need them to.
你自己做选择。Yes, Mark in fair here。
移到哪去啊？
敌方泰坦
别让他活着离开，你们统统都该死。
Got him. Yep, wait for a checkpoint. Load it. Let's see if I can get into the right spots. I will try to go barbecue if I can get it. Otherwise, I've got the snake splitter as a sufficient backup. There we go. That's beautiful. Nice. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Now we are over the hurdle. Now this is just the end of the run. Don't hurt yourself. I will stay up all night again. Nice. Gotta practice some more running this again tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna be at work though, Queen, so I'm not gonna be able to watch you.
广播资料流中，等候回应。
希望有人还在上面。
Another thing I hate is the way the horse controls in the game. It has to be the worst because Roach, horse's name, gets stuck on the smallest of things. Oh, like, yeah, that can be kind of
协
jank.
议2，坚守任务，回报情报给隶属 SRS 单位的舰队。
清楚收到，很
No
高兴听到你
good.
在下面。我们现在正在接收资料。
Really know how it goes. Yeah, you'll have to DM me with what you get at the end.
泰坦 BT 7274，资料记录器显示，原来的铁狱已阵亡。
正确，泰拉斯提摩沙上尉已阵亡。现在连线到的是代理铁狱步枪兵杰克库珀。
等一下，拉斯提摩沙要你连线步枪兵。
对，他没有别的选择。
了解，我们会将你转给合格的铁狱。
反对，库珀是我的铁狱。我们现在的作战效能评分超过90%，请求授权保持此连线。
Got my lilac flowers.
BT，你该庆幸我们无计可施。准许
Mother
授权
Nature in my office.
库珀有台机
Pull a
器
branch
在
off the lilac bush.
幸好有你的盛会扫
Yeah, for like the last couple
我们已
weeks
经
I've had
追踪其
lilac
能量特征到 IMC 的
branches on my
地方
desk.
我们时间不多，快走吧。
Flowers, yes. Unfortunately, because lilacs are some of the earliest blooming flowers, they usually bloom in like April. Like, they're the first flowers to bloom in the garden if you have them. So pretty. Yeah, they're very pretty. But they only really last until like mid-late May. and then they're done for the season. I've asked my mother to help me find a good succulent that I can keep on my desk. Because I need some more plant life in this place. Because I don't have a house plant. I haven't since I got here, and that was almost 3 years ago. In October, it will be 3 years since I have been a legal homeowner. I do not rent where I live. I own it. My name is on the deed. I have a legal deed to this place. For those of you who don't know me and might be new here, I do own the place I live in. I do not rent, and I do not live with my parents. Oh yeah, I gotta switch to Ronin. Switch to Ronin for this part. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it can be tough in this part to... Yeah, this is not the most efficient way to do this fight, but it's a good start. There's definitely more efficient ways to do this. Yeah, you're trying to kill these Titans as quickly as... Oh, that's what's going on. They're gonna miss. Oh, you just dodged me. Where did he go? Oh, he's behind me. He's by Sarah. Okay, that's my cue. There's Sarah. Alright, BT, come on. Let's go. I have a plant I keep in my desk called Plant. That's pretty funny. I used to own a house, don't anymore. Does the flower pay rent? No. If you're asking me, Helicat, no. There. This is usually my favorite spot to set it off, because then I'm in a good spot to get through the vast majority of this segment with one core. And then by the time I get up here to phase through this tone, I am in a good spot. And I usually like to save my next one to get past this North Star. There we go. I got plant at Walmart. Its tag said it was just foliage, so its name is plant. Alright, touch box. Box! Touch box. Box is free. Alright, we are on to Arc. We are in the end game pretty much. Friend box. Box friend, yes. Yeah, if you touch the box, chat, you'll get to the end. You'll get the fade to black a lot quicker because of where the thing is. You don't actually have to sit there and wait. And if you toss that grenade that you have right away at the start of the level, you'll have full grenades after Viper destroys the ship. So you'll want to do that just to have the grenades. Alright, Slone, please behave, lady. Okay. Yeah, and we'll see if we broke any new scores at the end of the run. Yeah, I will say, chat, not having the clock visible to me has definitely cut down on the amount of pressure and tension that I feel. Is it still there? Yeah. But is it as intense? No. I would say no. Which, I'll take. It's better than nothing, and I think it's helping me perform better and more consistently. And that's important when you're doing speedrunning. And consistency is the key to improvement. I learned that from Ryer, my speedrunning partner for Deep Rock Galactic. Because we used to do deep dive speedruns with pretty good regularity. Have to hide myself at some point. I would honestly recommend doing it now. And there's a setting that, to hide it, it's a box that you just have to uncheck that says always show on top or have on top or whatever it is. You'll want to uncheck that box because then you can hide it behind like OBS, other programs, other pictures if you want to put something else up there in front of you. Or in front of it, I should say. Let me rephrase that. Fixing all the gold splits. Yeah, but it's... Yeah, I turned that off because I was just... like, all the red splits, like, it was just irritating me, so I just turned it off. Wait, let me, pack my... Oh, come. Of course I didn't get to... Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of gold splits early on, but later it's just gonna be less and less likely, especially if you're going for sub 90. Oh, come on. God, what is blocking me? Oh my god, now these other guys are still spawning. Okay. I was gonna say, come on. It's like something was blocking me, like right here. There's an invisible wall here! What's baloney? I just discovered an invisible wall! What the? It's bullshit! I call bullshit. Oh yeah, I gotta get going.
关上门，保持平稳。他脑袋坏了？不会吧，等等，跟我来。我爱死这工作。他们在后面。
I totally missed.
移动不动，戴维斯。
红色代码，反方军部队已登上马耳他，所有马头部队前往南极平层。重复，红色代码，保全部队前往平极平层。快找掩护！
What? Why can't I climb the stairs?
室内安全。
Oh wow, that was fast!
跟我来。
That felt really fast! Clipping just extends out. Maybe. I know, but for now I like to see him. Yeah, that's fair. I'll put the invisible wall on my cannon. Yeah, I don't know, but...
别设计，它是防弹的。我们打算打破玻璃。
That room clear felt abnormally fast. This might be a PV chat.
躲在夹层里。
成型炸弹预备。
Depending how the rest of this goes, this could be a PV.
库珀，准备好了吗？
好了，
破开，破开，破开！
安全吗？
安全。
就是这么做。
右腿包在我身上。
Alright, let's do this.
去上位的操控
Let's
台。
get to Viper. I believe. Thank you, Kelly Cat.
马耳他已拿下。
收到64。
Thank you, Helly Cat. I appreciate it.
使用电子刀。
Sub 90 is probably pretty close. I kindly ask everyone to not actually reveal what's on the clock, but this feels like it's going to be really close.
就这样。
Just based on how the run has felt up to this point. And if I do get it, it's going to be by a really thin margin. It's going to be by like a second or two, probably. Alright, let's go.
将控制权转交铁狱。
Yeah, BT, I had a bad start.
去天龙星。
巫毒液、毒蛇已就位，铁玉，你的旅程结束了。我掌握了太空，无路可
I
走。
believe. Thank you, everybody.
哈利攻击恶棍。 恶棍有核心，2点钟方向。
敌方泰坦倒地。
干掉了，漂亮。
再赌吗？
重受损，警告，警告！
Got him.
坐骑失控，
Hey!
求救！
Hug.
开始对
布里格斯指挥官，我是 B7274，毒蛇已解决。
收到。登上天龙星。
Fun fact, Queen, if you kill Viper so fast, there's actually a chance that the game will not have caught up with you. The clock says 1 second. For real, for real.
计
It's
算中，
there actually is a thing, chat, where if you kill Viper so fast, the game doesn't know what to do because it hasn't caught up to you, so you'll be clipped out of bounds. You gotta clip yourself back in bounds to actually keep going. You gotta mantle on the side of the ship. I haven't done it that fast to see it yet, but there are definitely videos out there of that happening. It's honestly a pretty wild sight. Alright, jump up to avoid the stagger.
运作舱道需要掩护，掩护。
And then go ahead and smack Viper in the face with the double take.
BT 还好吗？
Because that's beautiful.
身体严重受
Something
损。
Viper would do, yeah.
我仍然可以运作。这艘船正高速下坠，靠我们了，库珀。
Yeah, the only way you can kill Viper fast enough to get that to trigger is using the Ion Snake Splitter glitch. Alright. We are gonna be in endgame very shortly.
正接近圣柜的遏制单位。遏制单位大到无法携带，我们必须随机应变。我无法到 到达圣柜，库珀，我需要你的帮忙。快点，赶快离舰，时间不多了。
Yeah, and I just learned yesterday that doing the dialogue for this is actually faster than doing nothing. I thought it was faster to do nothing. So that's what I did for the longest time in the world, but no, apparently not. Sometimes the dialogue is faster than doing nothing, but...
你在做什么？
协议3。
把圣柜弄出去！
不行，我们被困住了。
So I'm gonna
我不会失去
spam
地
it.
位体育的。准备撞击。
Alright, chat. This is endgame. This is fold. No idea where we are on the clock, but... I just got a feeling that if I'm gonna get sub 90 on this run, it's gonna be incredibly close. And it's gonna be incredibly thin. And there's something new every day. Yeah, we sure do.
我就会把你珍贵的货物带来，胆小鬼。哎，泰坦，快打开舱门，给我所要的东西。
Slone just wants to like.
语音指令无法。
Yeah, I got a love-hate relationship with her.
让我把它给撕了。
这太冒险，珍贵。
Slone's just like fuck you, Lisk.
听着，大英雄，你有我的东西，我要你把它还给我，快点，叫你。
No idea what time is on the clock at all. But I have a feeling, based on how the rest of the run went, if I get sub 90 on this run, it's going to be extremely thin. It's going to be by a razor thin margin, like a handful of seconds, maybe. Based on how the rest of the run felt.
在这里，在这里，看到他了没？
Hurry up, Lisk! Yeah, I know. I wish I could skip this part. They do have a no cutscenes subcategory, but because that's a different category, it does not count for the regular any percent board. The any percent board includes cutscenes in the run. I believe. Shit. Yeah, if Slone behaves this time, I might get it, because she did not behave last night when I was doing a run. She totally threw me off the rails. Yeah, the pressure's going up a little bit. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with Slone, chat. She pilots my favorite Titan class, but she kills BT. I love her and hate her at the same time. The chat was saying we should cut out the time in Effect and Cause 3 where time stops, since time doesn't exist there. Yeah, unfortunately it does count in the runtime, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it's a straight beginning to end.
库珀，在这里。库珀，我没办法完成任务了，但你还可以。
Yeah, if you're gonna submit a run to the leaderboards, it's gotta include the whole scope, at least for the regular any percent board. As much as I would love to not count that because time doesn't exist in that segment, unfortunately it does count. Now, can we get our 07s in chat for BT? We always 07 BT. I know we get him back in like 2 minutes, but we always 07. We always 07 Best Titan 7274. We always 07, our boy. Let's joke. 07s, yes. Always the 07s for our boy. But no, I get what you're saying, Queen.
所有飞行员任意射击，上尉，锁定讯号了没？
我发现一些东西，但是很模糊，无法确认。 官，收到资料核心了，信号微弱。
你确定你有他们的位置？增强信号，我得跟他们联络。
指挥官，收到库珀的位置了，他拆了 BT 的资料核心，已经直达了 Siri 空军组了。
库珀，我是莎拉布里格斯指挥官。你如果听到，快到你北边1公里处的桥梁，你是我们反败为胜的唯一机会。我们往折叠时空武器来了，我们来了，还没结束呢。你的方向正确，继续前进就对了。在折叠时空武器周围的反空袭防御系统太强大了，我们在地面布置陷阱遭遇困难，简直无计可施。机架中还有最后一具先锋，我要调出资料核心，准备让泰坦降落。库珀，你的泰坦好了，准备好就呼叫，等待泰坦降落。
嗨，杰克。
第几种相同的泰坦？
旧组期，相同资料核心 ，BT7274准备就绪。
库珀，我正在对 IMC 全力开火，但还是无法阻止折叠时空武器。你必须进入控制室。布里格斯指挥官呼叫所有战斗岗位，我要你们火力支援库珀和 BT， 尽全力掩护他们。
收到，执行中。
继续前进，别落后了。库珀，到山坡上，我们掩护你，快！斯托克顿失去联系了，谁马上给我个回报？
我是罗特角的兰德格尔上尉，斯托克顿中弹，要坠毁了。
布里格斯指挥官，这是6-4的盖斯，我们是不是来晚了？
盖斯，你来的正好。马尔他还剩多少弹药？
我们已经担下很多事，别担心库珀，我们罩你。
库珀，我们在前方追踪布里斯科和斯隆，圣会在他们手上，继续前进。
瞄准系统启动，准备就绪。
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。
Oh, come on.
反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意。
Oh, come on. That one grunt had to be right there.
必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
开启折叠时空武器能源系统，启动瞄准反馈。
目的地设成反抗军星球哈莫尼。
瞄准系统启动，哈莫尼星，坐标264.588，载入。
Yeah, I know. That one grunt popping out of the corner there was what threw me off. If you're gonna go through that zone as a pilot, Queen, you've gotta have really smooth movement and a lot of speed, and you cannot fuck it up because there's so many guys in there. There's too many guys, you gotta keep your speed the entire way or you're not gonna make it. Alright, busy Slone. Busy Slone. Okay, good. Good start. That's the first part done. Yeah, I may not get pre-charged with that, but... Okay, we got Andy shot at least. So that's Andy shot, Queen, is you get up to the core, or you get up to the arc injector, you must have the Ronin sword core out, trigger it, and then within frames, start spamming that E key. Yeah, I didn't get pre-charged, but that's alright. This is probably still going to be a decent run, but at least it's not going to be sub 90, but because this ending sequence is too long, but we're going to get close. And then that's how you can shoot Blisk, is, and you can skip like 38 seconds of dialogue or something. Yeah, if I didn't have that death in the hallway, I may have had sub 90 on this run. That's enough of a time loss to possibly ruin it. No pre-charge. Yeah. Yeah, because the Reaper didn't die to that one, sword shot. It must have been slightly too far, so I had to hit him again, and then I lost the core. Yeah, it's not going to be sub 90, it's too far, unfortunately. But we are going to get close, and you know what? I can live with that, actually. This was otherwise a pretty good run. Can't talk if you're dead. Right, exactly. Alright. Yeah, I usually like to hold W until this point, just to be safe. Yeah, sadly no pre-charge. Yeah. At least we got a good run out of it, though.
协议3，保护体育。
你在做什么？
07, yep. 07's round 2, chat. Alright, well, let's just walk it home. Let's just walk it home and finish the run, and then we'll see what we got for a run time.
而且如果我飞越这片狼藉，你最好准时出现在那里。铁玉，快走！我在追踪你，继续前进。抓到了，快点，快点！库珀，快跳！
Alright, we're done! What do we got? Oh. Alright, that was tense. What do we got on the clock? Ooh. Yeah, 1:30:50. Yeah, that was too long. GG's. Yo, Fizz, what is up? What is up, my dude? Great seeing you here. Not bad. No. No, we are pretty close. We are off PB, I think, by a second. Basically. I blame that one grind. Yeah, I blame it too. Yeah, we are off PB by about a second and a half, so that's... Not bad, not bad. No. No, that was pretty good. Alright, well, this is where, Queen, I usually like to do a debrief and figure out what we got. You know, look at the scores, look for any new PBs, recalculate theoretical bust, if applicable. So I'm going to go ahead and start plunking in the numbers, because now we've got the screenshot. Go ahead and start logging the run. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get Live Split closed out, because I am not going to have time to do another full run, but we can get some practice sessions in, though. So I will go ahead and close out Live Split. I'll keep no board up, though. So let's take a look and see what we got. Yeah, that was a pretty stellar run otherwise. Like, that was not... I'm not going to call that a bad run at all. That was very good. Thank you, Ryer. Ooh, yeah, Admiral, we're close. We're getting there. Alright, 1320. 613. Alright, 220, that's pretty average. 630. That's typical 244. That was the NC Chapter 1, 408. Oops. Oops. Okay, 408. Kind of fumbled a little bit. Affecting cause 2? Yeah, that was pretty bad. That one segment there where I had a death, like... Yeah, that was not very good. And then 157. What was Beacon 1? 245, that's pretty normal. 258 Beacon 2, that's a sub 3. Holy shit! Chat! Holy balls! That PB on Beacon 3, it was massive. What the fuck? We are looking good. Yo! Basketballs? What? Basketballs? Admiral? What the heck? You said holy balls. Yeah. Oh, you confused me for a second. Oops. Alright, so today's date is May 23rd. I also like to date my runs on my spreadsheet. Chat, that is a PB on Beacon 3 by 10 seconds. Holy balls. That is massive. That is a PB on Beacon 3 by 10 seconds. I am gonna have to clip that sucker out and look at it again. Did you set up your live split? Type of information it looks you're tracking. Like what? Oh, like all my IL scores or what do you mean, Viz? Ooh, yeah, that's a wild PB, chat. That is a wild PB. I'm just gonna look for any others that might be present. Just gonna skim through the numbers here real fast while I let Viz have a second to respond. Okay. Miss Fleet Split and the Deltas. Yeah, that might actually be, yeah, I'm tracking my theoretical best scores on my little spreadsheet, but yeah, maybe having something in live split might... baked in, but it's not obvious. Yeah, it clearly isn't, because I would have missed it. Alright, well, Beacon 3 was the only new PB on this run. That's my first sub 12. Holy balls. That actually, that makes me really happy, actually. That makes me a very happy lady, because we are very close. We are getting ever closer to that sub 90. It's coming, chat. It's coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and quick recalculate theoretical bust. I've got some math already set up to make this go quicker. Yeah, because I want to know what my new theoretical best is with that kind of score. 10 seconds is a lot, honestly. So that's why I'm really excited about it. Ooh. Yeah, we are getting into the really tough, really tight territory here. Ooh, snap. We are in it, chat. We are so in it. Yeah, my theoretical best is now 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 7 seconds. We are looking good. We are in an excellent position here. Wicked stuff, guys. This is you mean the Discord? Yeah, unfortunately I have to work today, Viz. I don't know what your schedule's like over the weekend. Or, like, next week. Improvement. Yes, indeed, Helicat. Indeed, Helicat. That is an improvement. That's a big improvement. Theoretically. So it's really, if I can put everything... I'm actually kind of looking at my splits. If I can get, like, a low 13 BT, a low 6 BNR, mostly average the rest of the run, like most of my kind of average run times, or if I can get a sub 13 BT, that'd be fantastic, because I've gotten that multiple times now. So if I can get a sub 13 BT, low 6 BNR, and then kind of average the rest of the run, I would have it. And then that Beacon 3 personal best. If I can get that, yeah, I would have it. Settings free. Okay. Nearly 2 minutes under 90. Yeah. It's inching ever closer. It is inching ever closer. Packs for my runs today. Yeah, I think right now, I'll kind of just do some practice because I don't have enough time for another full run, sadly. That would kind of put me in a sticky position as far as getting out of here to go to work on time. But yeah, I am very, very pleased with that run today. Very, very much so. Tips to Friday runs. Yeah, I was gonna say, Viz is an amazing resource. Queen for a lot of stuff because he's one of the higher skilled runners. He could teach you a lot more than I could, but good hell ever see y'all. Peace out, Helicat. See you later, my dude. Oh yeah, Ryer. Guess what? Congrats, Nova. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Ryer, it's time to do the thing. Time to do the thing, Ryer. If you're still here, Ryer, it's time to do the thing. The thing, Ryer. The thing. What thing? You know what I'm talking about, Avril. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Avril. You should know. Cheer stream. No. Not that thing, guys. Not yet. There is no thing. You're crazy! Ooh, cheer stream? No! Not yet. Nukes? No. That's not until Mass Effect Monday, unfortunately. Sorry. Sorry, Admiral. Where's Ryer? Did Ryer disappear? Somebody's gotta go wake up Ryer. Go wake him up. If he's sleeping, go wake him up, because we gotta do the thing. But I don't want to do it without him, so... Ryer, if you are still out there in chat, speak up. I'm not doing it without you. Bug petting party. Now that would be fun. Now that would be fun, actually. Admiral. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. Pardon me, chat. Yeah, there's no harm in practicing Fizzy Slone. I probably should, even though I feel pretty good at it. Go in the bug murder party. No! Hez, stop it! Ryer, he might have passed out. Hez, no! No, Hez, stop it! We don't kill them here. We save their precious lives. Yeah, Fizzy Slone chat is one of those things, for those of you unfamiliar or might be newer here to my stream chat. Fizzy Slone is a very tricky technique. You're swapping Titan kits what feels like every 5 or 10 seconds to try and knock out that fight as quickly as possible. And it can be tricky. You can't do this thing without Ryer. It's forbidden. Loot bugs. Oh, loot bugs in Deep Rock, Queen. The ultimate question. Do you save the golden loot bugs in Deep Rock, or do you kill them? It sounds like you kill them, and I am upset. Because I saved them. They are precious. Queen, no! Queen, come on. Why do you kill golden loot bugs? I kill. Alright, well, I got a special tag for you in the Discord. Oh, we're not worried about the normal loot bugs. We only care about the golden ones. Do you kill the golden ones? That's the question. No, the normal ones, who cares? It's the golden ones that are special. Hello, fat boy, the crowd of loot bugs! Oh. No, it's the golden ones that we're talking about here. Alright, I'm gonna get myself into position and create a quick save.
你拿到钱了，布里斯克，滚吧，我的部队会接着处理。
I do, but I could be convinced to save them. Okay. Okay. We have a fan club in the Discord, in my Discord server, of everyone who vows to save golden loot bugs. Yeah, I don't understand why she does this. Why she suddenly doesn't... Okay, that's a good one. That's a good start. And the tone just dies behind you, so you don't have to worry about shooting it. Yeah, I may still not get... Ugh, yeah, I'm not gonna get pre-charged with that. Yeah, it should be like a clean... Okay, Slone, why the fuck are you in the corner? I could see if I got it. We call them Buddy Stone, yes. Yeah, recharge is very finicky sometimes. Even if you do Fizzy Slone perfectly, you still might not get it. It's mostly dependent on the Reapers and how fast you knock them out. Okay, yeah, that's not a... Yeah, I was too slow with the Reapers. You gotta be really, really quick with them. Otherwise, pre-charge is basically impossible. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm hopping on practicing. Oh, of course, then she decides to shield. Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I missed him with that one shot. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a success either. I might, because she spawned right here instead of over there, but... Guys is secretly the most violent of all of us. Yeah, I'll have to maybe DM Ryer and find out where he is. I may have gotten pre-charge.
视觉系统已修
I
复。
didn't. Okay. Yeah, it's finicky. I'm not gonna rely on it going for sub 90. It's not required, but does it help? Yeah.
那是你的了。
It's one of those things where it helps, but it's not required by any means.
这个免费奉送。
Let's see if I can get a good rendition of Precharge.
当我看
Or
着
at
你
least,
就是看到大连气。
你躲不过雷神核心的。
转圣柜注射器，至第一阶段。
必须说，这比我预料的好。该着他。
我也可以。
折叠时空武器程序。
There.
第二阶段，目标后退，自由网系统，行星目的地。
Trying to keep the brute. Get out of here, dude.
兄弟，抱歉，我迟到了。
Okay, why isn't she dead?
折叠时空武器通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投影中。
What? Are you kidding? No, she's not gonna. I thought she was low enough, but
哎，念念不忘当英雄吗？它是你的了，慢慢享用。
我有说过。
I thought she was low enough.
这个免费奉送。
当我看着你，就想看到大连气。
你躲不过雷神核心的。
转圣柜注射器，至第一阶段。
我必须说，这比我预料的好。该着他。
我也可以。
折叠时空武器程序通过
yeah, that brute getting in the way didn't necessarily help at
自由
all
网系
either.
统，行星目的地阿莫林。
好了，就是认输对吧？看你怎么对付。
折叠时空武器通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投影中。
Not sure how that one didn't kill him because I hit him in the right spot.
折叠时空武器接近第4阶段，还原动力达94%。
在启动前把
警告：折叠时空武器准备完毕，附属圣柜中，所有人员立刻退出本区，包括泰坦在内的电磁部队
One
运作
small thing is that it seems like you're using your core a bit too preemptively when going for the Reapers.
超载了我的
Not enough core gauge. Oh, maybe.
正在设法
Maybe I am burning it a little too early.
视觉系统已修复。
I can usually get it pretty good though, but yeah, you might be right, Viz.
哎，念念不忘当英雄吗？它是你的了。
That's why this is really important to practice, chat, so that you can get good at it. So
这个免费奉送。
当我看着你，就想看到大连气。
otherwise, the rest of it I've basically got pretty solid. Got him. Nice.
坐标已锁定。
Yeah, it's a good start. That's
行星目的地
come on, Slone.
就是不认输对吧？
Oh! And of course, I accidentally forgot to swap to Ronin. Certain amount of core to be able to get the one-hit kill. Really?
哎，念念不忘。
Now that is actually new information, Viz.
慢慢享用。
我有说过要抢。
That is actually really interesting. I learned something today. Huh.
当我看着你，就想看到大连气。中反圣柜注射器至第一阶段。
预料的好。该着他。
That is actually really interesting and good to know.
通过第2阶段
Is that I should wait to deploy it slightly longer, perhaps.
你躲不过雷神核心的。就是不认输对吧？
建核心启动。
看你怎么对付。
时空武器通过阶段3。
Oh, are you kidding? I thought I hit him! Wow, he was just far enough back, wasn't he?
哎，念念不忘当英雄吗？
Going up core, you essentially do a regular melee.
慢慢享用。
我有说过要抢。
That is really
这个免
interesting.
费奉送。
I can usually get it more consistently than this. Well, good thing we're online, eh?
当我看着你，就想看到大连气。中反圣柜注射器至第1阶段。
预料的好。该着他。
Yeah, thanks to Chill Spirit for pointing out the shooting the Scorch and then flame shielding him. So then I don't have to use both traps. That's a little too early again, isn't it? Actually, I got it! Cool. That was really close, though. I think it might have been slightly too early, but... Perfect timing that time? Yeah. Another small thing, if you deploy core and swing instantly, that first swing is sorta a ghost swing, so try to core a touch earlier than that last attempt. And see, that's the fine-tuning with this one. Beautiful! Yeah, that's a pre-charge. Salami! What is up, my dude? That about when you want to use it to avoid ghost swings. That is really interesting. Yo, Talali! What is up? What is up, Talali? I'm getting some good fizzy Slone practice in. Yo, pre-charge, yeah, run a circle is weird. It is weird now that I think about it, like it's... Yo, Talali. Yeah, I'm practicing for pre-charge consistency. Lately I've been able to get it, like on runs, I want to say about 75-80% of the time. Oh, come on, Slone. Oh god, can I still get them to spawn down here? Okay. Gotcha. Splash 1, splash 2. Come on, Slone, where you at? Ah, shoot. Alright, that was clean. Oh, I thought I had her. I'm sick AF, but all good. Oh no! I hope you feel better soon, Talali. You can use level on sword core? Really? How do you do that? How do you do that, Talali? Beautiful! That's a pre-charge. Alright, I am gonna hop up for a second here, chat. I gotta run to the bathroom. I will be right back. I'm actually gonna quick message Ryer real quick. I just messaged him and said, Ryer the thing. Let's see if he comes back. Ah, my gosh, it's worse as soon as I get up. Even to go to the bathroom. Like, my gosh, everybody just explodes with chair. I know, everybody likes my chair. It's a majestic chair. It's a very nice chair. I know, but come on, chat. Oh my gosh, what? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Huh. Okay. What's up, y'all? Yo, Infamous! You missed the run, but we got a very good, very eye-pleasing score. 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. 1 second off of PB. Damn, hell yeah. Yeah, Toggle, we got a chair! uh... Alright. Alright. Back to business. I guess I could catch up with chat. What? How? Activate sword core, hold block, press 1, your primary weapon switch bind, and you got it. That's funny. He's used that in the run, but couldn't think of any. Yeah. He's got a route now. Aw. Toggle, we got a chair stream! Yeah, for like a couple minutes. Time for chair. Heart, chair, heart, stream, cat face. Admiral. There was one time where I was playing Slay the Spire, I got up to go to the bathroom and I came back, but I unplugged my webcam, so it was just my chair, and then I started talking, and Admiral's like, where is she? And it's like, chair? It's like, chair stream? Frontier Defense, though. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, Queen. So I can go ahead and show you River Jump again here. Let me get to, yeah, battery 1 insert. Watch my FD runs. So yeah, this is where you start with BT. You know, you get the first battery out. Come back, stick it in there. So you come over here, and then wall run on this, and then you want to jump pretty quickly, and then make sure you're crouching, because there's an invisible ramp right here. You can't see it, but it's like right here. But if you're not going fast enough, then you'll just get bonked into the river and die, so... Yeah, it'll take a minute to, like, get used to it, but it does save you a good bit, though. You don't want to go too far left as well. That's also true. Important to note. Thank you, Talali, for that second note. Don't go too far to the left or you will get bonked as well. You'll kind of want to aim towards the middle. Like, kind of aim about here-ish. Yeah, that's important. That's an important note to add. Yeah, it just takes a little maneuvering, but it's not too bad. Oh, run wave, okay. Run wave, okay. Yeah. That's true, Iz. Alright, what else, what else could I use practice on? A lot of things, but... There's a lot of things. BT as a whole, because the geometry in that level is absolute ass, but... Yeah, Busy Slone is just gonna take some perfection. You see if not a regular jump? Yeah. I've gotten away with doing regular jumps, but yeah, CFEB is gonna make it more likely that you will cross the gap. Other laser zipless. Oh yeah, Talali, I've been meaning to ask you about that. Like, the hell room that I've seen you do. Let me actually get to that spot. I've seen you do something with, like, the fan, where you don't even need to use the zipline at all. Let me get to that spot. Isn't it up here? Oh, I'm just gonna kill the enemies here just to have a clear line of vision. Just give me a second here. Teach me, Talali! Show me! Teach me your knowledge. So what exactly am I gonna do with this? You may have to... Unless you have a video clip that you can at me with. Because I know you've done something with, like, this fan right here. Obviously, it just bounced me backwards, but... I have seen you take a zipless route. Get to the fan closer to zipless. Is that... I'm assuming that's this one. Closer to the zipline. Oh, I'm assuming it's this one. Because there's 3 here. Reasonable assumption that it's this one. And then I'm assuming you probably want to do some kind of... Fan depends on where you hit it. So I gotta hit the fan, actually. I didn't actually hit it. I feel like I'm hitting it, but maybe I'm not. Okay, that is not gonna work. Do you have a video clip, Talali? You do a bunny hop on it. Let me get back up there. Yeah, let me, yeah, kill the enemies off and create another quick save. So I can, like, practice this. Well, there we go. Ah, shoot. I don't do it because it's slower than what I do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually just take this route and I kinda get as far as I can. And then just kinda take it from there, but... Kind of just take it through the rest of the room from there. Grab the trigger. Oh, the under circular thingy. On the circular thingy. Oh, is that a helmet? It is a helmet. Oh, I've never gotten that one. Oh.
正规成功送达折叠时空武器轮换，
开始测试。
The trigger on the circular
这里的耳
thingy
环有大量残存的圣柜能量，这是圣柜的终点站。
under the circular thingy. Hold on. Is it back here? Is it this thing? Also, fuck you, Marvin. Have you never gotten all helmets before? No. Mostly because I've been speedrunning this game for the last 7 months. Like, going just casually. No, I have not. But I'm so focused on the speedrun that I really haven't bothered to go back and look for the rest of the helmets. Well, that's a couple of firsties. Yeah, my typical hell room route is something along the lines of this. Okay, so this is the spot that I want. Yeah, I'll C-fab off of this wall. Oh, hopefully not have a nasty side jump. Oh, shoot. And hopefully not fall down there, but yeah, go up top. All collectibles speedrun, gasp. Absolutely not, Admiral. I would have to basically relearn this game all over again, and I don't have the patience for that. Like, it's just, I don't think I could do that. Thank you for the triggers. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I've never gotten it before, unless that's strictly necessary. Huh. Very interesting, Talali, that you point that out. I'm gonna do some experimentation. It's probably not gonna... I would take a clip when I'm stuck in bed. Oh. What? Oh! That's where I'm at. We'll do something better. Oh, yeah. You know, get well soon, Talali.
差点完蛋，刚才是绞肉机，你还好吗？
我没有受损，不过我不相信。
This probably isn't gonna bring anything up with anything useful, but I'm just kind of looking.
或相反，得看情况。
It's probably not gonna be like any measurable time save, but you know, I just like to look at stuff sometimes. Because there is dome launch, but I'm not consistent enough with it yet. I'm wondering if there's any other way that I can save time on the climb. Do you do dome launch? I tried it. I'm not consistent enough with it yet. I guess you can't wall run there. I was gonna see if maybe I could kind of get to that spot where you can just climb, but I suppose that's not really the case. Do real good. I've been advised not to do that, Talali. What the? Oh, I got smushed by something. Okay. I didn't realize you could get squished right there, but I guess you can.
铁玉，你还好吗？
差点完蛋，刚才是绞肉机，你还好吗？
我没有。
I have been advised to avoid railgun.
是食物加工厂。
我运气一向不好，不如把这里搜个彻底。
或相反，得看情况。
I'm smishing. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oops. Is that what it's called? Yeah, railgun is really hard from what I've heard. And the climb is harder than normal, even if you do get it. Yeah, I'm not really willing to do that. Railgun is a very easy strat that definitely didn't take me 10 hours to get consistent at. Doesn't sound very appeasing. Get high enough up, but okay, well I guess that plan is not really. Oh, I thought I had a quick save. Maybe I do. Oh, that was an Affecting Cause Chapter 2. I thought I made one in Abyss, but anyway. Alright, we'll scratch that. I saw Clip do it, and I was like, that ain't happening. Yeah, Railgun is... You absolutely do not have to learn it to get sub 90. Queen, you just don't. You can't not win this ball at all. Oh! I assume people have tried. Okay, so you can't really cheese... I see no stuff all that. I'm like, what? Yeah, it was just for exploration. It's not for any... But you are trying to get to the railgun climb? Oh! Well, I'm not really interested in learning railgun because it's... not something that I need to learn to get sub 90. It's just not. So the 13 seconds over, don't launch. Yeah, but...
准备好就呼叫，等待泰坦降落。
Thinking this might be a... Unless I have to really start from the beginning of the level, which I don't really want to do, but... To get the actual smart pistol, because I didn't realize that the smart pistol does not become one-shot, or is no longer one-shot. Oh, there we go. There we got it. I want to get that door.
库珀，我正在对 IMC 全力开火，但还是无法阻止折叠时空武器。你必须进入控制室。
Yeah, it's not a very good core.
呼叫所有战斗岗位，我要你们火力支援。库珀和 BT 尽全力掩护他们。
Let me get to the door segment. Oh, come on.
到山坡上，我们掩护你，快，继续前进。
Bye bye.
别落后了。
No further than the Reaper right there. Not a good trade, yeah. I didn't think so, and I've been told that it's not a very good trade-off. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I want to get this door.
我们在前方追踪布里斯科和斯隆，圣会在他们手上，继续前进。
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈姆尼星将会被摧毁。
Yeah, it's those random grunts that just decide to get in the way.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈姆尼星将会被摧毁。
觉得如何 ？IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。用。
Of course, they had to block me.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈姆尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵也将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
That was a rocky one. Drop is 12 seconds and the second highest speed gain in the game. I don't doubt it, based on what I've heard about Railgun, but...
我正在攻击敌方步兵。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜送达。
Dude!
折叠时空武器。
How did I not die from that? My goodness.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈姆尼星将会被摧毁。我正在
IMC 人员注意，
Dude!
将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
Jesus! How did I get through that? My god.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。
What? I thought I killed enough of them off.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折
Yeah, I
叠
think
时
it's
空
kind
武
of
器。
silly how the
如果
smart
失败
pistol doesn't
反抗
become
军的哈
one
莫尼
shot
星将
anymore.
会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。
What? Come on. No, I'm suddenly not getting it.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
Dude!
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
It's so random sometimes whether that one grunt is sitting there or not.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。
And it doesn't help that you lose a lot of your speed when you get shot, but by the specters.
全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
Well, that was really precarious. I just keep going to my video settings.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
Dude!
正在攻击敌方步兵。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
Really? Of course, that one grunt kicking me had to force me to lose all my speed.
全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
Dude!
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。
Oh
佣
god.
兵已将圣柜送达。
It's probably one of my cleaner ones today, but...
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
开启折叠。
What you could try to do is kill some grunts at the start, then throw a frag at the specters. They may dash away instead of firing. Yeah, but isn't that going to increase the likelihood that I get killed? Because...
必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
I don't have frag grenades, actually.
我是马德将军。佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
I don't have frags, Sawali. I don't think you have frags in this mission. Unless you picked them up from somewhere along the way. I haven't seen it.
IMC 启动折叠时空武器，如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。警告，我正在攻击多具泰坦。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军。佣兵已将
Of course. This means you killed some grunts before. Oh, like earlier in the mission?
如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将
Are you talking?
我正在攻击敌方步兵。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣
That's
规
pretty
送
clean.
达。
You had to at some point here. Had some at some point here. Interesting. Okay.
被折叠。
That's an interesting point, Lolly.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。我正在攻击敌方步兵。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已
Oh, of course. Still shot me.
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
开启折叠时
Not
空
at the beginning, rather in this tunnel. Well, in any case.
全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，反抗军的哈莫尼星将会被摧毁。
IMC 人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折。
Either way, it also takes a good amount of, you know, good pilot, strong pilot movement, in addition to firing off the smart pistol and any possible frag grenades. I'll figure it out. I'm usually pretty consistent, but let's see, what else could I do? Still got a little bit of time. Yeah, just try to go fast. Right, and that's a big part of it too. Is if you linger in there too long, you are absolutely going to die, regardless of whatever else. Regardless of whatever else you're doing in there, if you do not get through there quickly, you will certainly die. Whether you chuck an extra frag down there or not. So, oh, that one just screams. Yeah, and I've been pretty consistent in getting enough speed. It's just sometimes the grunts get in the way. And I guess I could use the smart pistol to kind of guide my movement, because it does lock on. So I can see where they're at, so then I can try to avoid them. Unless they're suddenly coming up on the left and I don't see them. Delicious coffee. Oh yeah, and I did get your ping for the speed tech forum triggers. Yeah, and this is actually pretty useful, because I can also use this for all the other levels too that have specific trigger sets. Like Beacon 3 is another example. When you're doing the super fastball toss, you want to make sure you hit certain triggers. Yeah, I will definitely keep this in mind. I will pog you. Yeah, trial by fire, I've already learned. Yeah, so that one I know. And I've been able to pull off pretty consistently. on the runs. That's a Beacon 3 dish. I like how it's highlighted in green. Yeah, I will death. Hold on to that. Yeah, I went ahead and saved the link to that as well. Oops. Picked the wrong one.
等一下，64要登机了。
马耳他的甲板上还有防空炮台在启用中，靠近前必须从剑桥解除炮台。
交给我们。库珀做得好，
掩护火力不赖。
有我罩你。
Yeah, this is something oddly specific that I'm practicing, but I feel like I figured out how to make the room clear go faster. Not in any, like, fancy way, but... Gates, really, dude?
他脑袋坏了？不会吧？等等，跟我来。
You should get on there quicker.
爱死这工作，准备升级，永远不会腻。他们在后面。戴维斯。反抗军部队已登上马耳他，所有绑架部队前往直接平衡。重复，红色代码，保全部队前往直接平衡。快找掩护！
Start hitting up the stairs. Yeah, that was quick. Or at least there are ship hop. I have seen it. Surprise trip to town. Bye. Have a splendid time at work, Nova. No! April! You gotta stay. You gotta do the thing. I've returned with lunch. April, come on! You gotta stay! Did I miss him? Shit. April, are you still here? Ryer, I've returned with lunch. Hey, Ryer! We gotta do the thing! I was waiting for you to come back. We gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing. You know what the thing is, 07 Emerald. No, Emerald! He's gone. Damn it, I missed him. Dig it. Alright, well, I'll have to send him a link. This is the vibe. Ryer, the thing. It's time for the thing. Thing? Yes! We do it every time you show up, Ryer. Come on. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know what we do here. Whenever you show up, and then every week in the deep dives. Every time. Come on, Ryer. Yeah, pardon the interruption, chat. This is important. This is because Ryer is here. Yeah, Ryer, the thing. Gotta do the thing. Come on, you gotta tell me that you know it. Get out. Get the task I was doing done. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta do it now then. Hold on, Queen. Fun facts! We gotta do fun facts. Ryer. Fun facts. Didn't have any breakfast and now my body's angry. Yeah, I'm gonna go get lunch before I head to work. The thing! The thing, Ryer, the book, the fun facts. If you have another couple minutes, Queen, we do fun facts here on my channel. Ryer, the thing, no, Nova. No, you're getting crazy with the nicknames. First Ryan, then Ray. No, Ryer, come on. Fun facts. Fun facts. Come on. You gotta know fun facts. What is the thing? It's a running joke here, Queen. We have a thing that we do whenever Ryer is here. He guilted me, and this is for everybody in chat. He guilted me into dusting the dust off of this book from 2006. It's called The Book of Useless Information. It's full of all sorts of weird, wacky, fun facts. Some of them are totally bizarre and make no sense. Others are really sad and aren't necessarily fun at all. But so I read fun facts out of this book that my mom got me a very long time ago, and I like to read from it from 2006. Yeah, so some of them may not be entirely accurate either because of the book's age, but nonetheless, it's fun. It's funny. And they're outdated. Some of them are. We've found plenty that are, but you know what? Nonetheless, it's fun. It's fun to read. Alright. We begin. Soccer legend Pele, P-E-L-E's real name is Edson Arantes do Nascimento. Some of them are outdated. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of them are definitely outdated, and we figured that out pretty quick. The band Simply Red is named for its love for the soccer team Manchester United, which has a red home strip. Must be on their uniforms. Although it does not specify if it's on their uniforms, though. Ooh. Now we got some ones about football. American football, that is. Green Bay Packers backup quarterback Matt Hasselbeck has been struck by lightning twice in his life. And has not died or become paralyzed, it seems, because he can still play football. That's crazy. It takes 3,000 cows to supply the NFL with enough leather for a year's supply of footballs. I believe it. I believe it. An American football has 4 seams. I have seen that, because I've actually held a real football. O.J. Simpson had a severe case of rickets and wore leg braces when he was a child. 07 to that. We don't really see rickets anymore because of vitamin D fortification and a lot of food. Because it's a serious vitamin D deficiency. That's what rickets is. The Super Bowl is broadcast in 182 countries. That is more than 88% of the countries in the world. Some facts I figured to have changed since 06. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so that's another thing. When the University of Nebraska Cornhuskers play football at home, the stadium becomes the state's 3rd largest city. They must have a pretty damn big stadium. Ooh, we got a bunch of now coming up about golf. So this is fun. This will be interesting. Rudyard Kipling, living in Vermont in the 1890s, invented the game of snow golf. He painted his golf balls red so he could locate them in the snow. Yeah, that makes sense. Americans spend more than $630 million a year on golf balls. That's a pretty outrageous number, and that's probably gone up. Before 1850, golf balls were made of leather and stuffed with feathers. I guess they needed more cows back then to make golf balls. The fastest round of golf, 18 holes by a team, was 9 minutes and 28 seconds, a record set in Worcester on September 9th, 1996 at 10:40 a.m. Need something coming back soon? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'll just be getting some practice in and then heading out. In the United States, there are more than 10,000 golf courses. That number has probably gone up since then. Many Japanese golfers carry hole-in-one insurance because it is traditional in Japan to share one's good luck by sending gifts to all your friends when you get an ace. The price for what the Japanese term an albatross can often reach $10,000. Golf speedrun any percent? Yeah, literally. Speedrun golf any percent. It did not specify what size the team was, so I don't know. Alright. Well, that is our fun facts for the day. We will come back next time with more fun facts. Let's go ahead and get some more practice in.
而它的甲板上还有防空炮台在启用中，靠近前必须从剑桥解除炮台。
交给我们。
Yeah, I am aware
库珀做得好，
掩护火力不赖。
有我罩你。
of getting on Sarah's ship earlier.
这座剑桥通过那边的停机坪，有点子吗？我是布里格斯，要我做什么？
关上门，保持平稳。他脑袋坏了。等等，跟我来。哎，这工作永远不会腻。反抗军部队已登上马耳他，所有保持部队前往停机坪等。重复，红色代码，保持部队前往停机坪等。快走掩护！
Okay. Oh, he just ran right past me. Oh, tripping down the stairs. Come on. What's going on? Yo, Ron, what is up? What is up, Ron? What's happening? As of February 2024, there are about 16,000 golf courses in the US, according to the National Golf Foundation. Yo, Ron, what is up? Yeah, we did a full run earlier. I don't have time to do a second full run. It was 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. 1 second off of my personal best. I am trying to get sub 90. Of course, sub 1 hour, 90 minutes. That's my in-game, personally. So, after my run, because I didn't have time to do a second full one, I decided to just hop on for some practice of some of the techniques. But yeah, rock and stone run. Where's my pickaxe? Rock and stone! Rock and stone to run! Hey. I just got done with Dark Ages and remembered to raid someone. Aw, thank you for the raid, Ron. I appreciate it. Hey. 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Now you get your shield. Okay, she's kneeling down. Go to Scorch. Stupids. So this run is a technique called Fizzy Slone. It's named after the guy who found it, Fizzy something, I forget his full name, but you're basically swapping your Titan kits really, really fast, and you're trying to... You're trying to kill Slone as quickly as possible, so then you can, you know, just get through this fight quicker. It's kind of a lot to see on a visual. So I'll try to explain it and slow down slightly on the next one, but been doing well. Yes, Run. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your Doom Dark Ages stream went well. He was just busy. Oh, okay. Biz, you're still here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if Fizzy was just short for something, but... And that is a beautiful pre-charge. Oh, that's not my autosave. Okay, I will fix that. Gotcha. Now let's make a quick save here. So yeah, this helps get through that fight a lot quicker. And yes, my game is in Chinese. The game is 38 seconds faster in Chinese. Been in a bit after lurking. Oh, okay. So basically, to pull off the Fizzy Slone technique, Slone, obviously this boss, that's what this technique is named after, you want to start with the Ronin kit, dash forward twice, use your arc wave, and empty your clip, and then as soon as you do that, swap to Brute and shoot her until she starts to kneel down. Once you see that animation, then you swap to Scorch, come down here, throw down an incendiary trap, look up, activate your heat shield, and that dupes the trap and doubles the damage that it does. And then you want to look in this corner so that Slone spawns here. You want her to spawn there. And then once you get her... Yeah, you want to grab her. Once she starts to kneel down again, swap to Ronin, use your core, and then hit all of those Reapers in one shot. You gotta hit them in quick succession from each other. And then you want to look here to manipulate her spawn to be somewhere over here. Throw it on both traps. I actually didn't in that case, but then you come over here with the sword core. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, damn, I missed it. Oops. That was a misclick. But then you activate your sword core under the arc injector, hit the arc injector, spam it, and you're done. And if you do the fight fast enough, you can get something called pre-charge and launch yourself out a lot quicker. You save about 11 seconds by doing that. But yeah, there's a lot of spawn manipulation. As soon as Slone kneels down the first time, look into that corner and to make those other Titans spawn there. Okay, that was pretty clean. And look up, do the same thing you just did. That might be slightly too slow because of the Brute, but you can just hold it. Really? Because the game makes it look like you need to spam it because you know it's pulsing. I'll have to try that. And if you did the Ronin Sword Core part quick enough, you'll get Cooper spawned with the pistol in the cockpit. And... okay, I still got it. And you can also kill Blisk here. Normally you couldn't do that. For those of you who might be coming in and are new to Titanfall speedrunning. And then you just go like this. You just shoot him. And he just dies. They just want it to be frantic. I'll have to try it this time, Viz. Once I get to that point. The game is misleading! Okay, still got him. Okay, still got a good one there. Okay, that was pretty clean. Come on, Slone. Double up!
受器准备完毕，达正会中。所有人员即刻。
Oh yeah, you don't have to spam it.
包括泰坦在内的电磁部队运作将严重影响。
I guess you don't have to spam it.
反射器的冲击超载了我的主内部。
I guess you don't have to spam it. I learned something today. I mean, not that it makes a time save or anything, but just because it's funny to see that it doesn't actually matter. Oh, I didn't get pre-charge? Yeah, it's finicky. Do you know about tactic cancels? You'd have to describe that to me. Like, what's an example of one? Because I've only got about another 10 or 15 minutes before I gotta hop out and go get some lunch and head to work. But if you've got something that I can look at while we're still here... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm intrigued, Viz. Enlighten me. So when you swap loadouts, there's a period of time where you can't shoot because BT's raising the gun. Yeah. That can be kind of annoying in the trial by fire fight when I'm trying to swap kits. A little bit. So I'm assuming there's a way to shorten that time. Tactic cancel is canceling that animation of lifting the gun with a shield ability to make him lift the gun quicker. Just like the deflector shield. So like Ion's Vortex Shield, or like Brute's Vortex Shield, or like Ronin's Core. Or like Scorch's Heat Shield. So is that kind of examples? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So when you swap the Brute, just flicker the Vortex Shield. Let me try that once while you're here. Because I got time for a little bit yet. You can snap the gun up and you can shoot faster. Yeah, let me give that a whirl here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's legit. Of course, the Scorch still decided to run away. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. Small little Titan optimization. Very, very intriguing, Viz. Very, very interesting. Very, very intriguing. That has a lot of applications. I got too close, didn't I? I killed the Brute too. Ronin Sword Block. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking Ronin Sword Block would also qualify for that. You gonna take some sleep? Bye, Tsuawi! Oh, I didn't get it. Yeah, pre-charge is so finicky sometimes. Pre-charge is very finicky. Thought I missed him? I probably did. Yeah, he's still over there. Damn it. Let's head back. Need the autosaves. Or the quick saves. Very handy. Very, very handy. So I can quickly warp back. And that's why practice is important, chat, to iron out those kinks. Bruce shooting at my back. Okay, that was pretty clean. Relatively. In the wise words of Ice Cream Man, it's better to have even a poor rendition of Busy Slone than no strategy at all. Whether or not you get pre-charged, but... Oof. I still didn't get it. Anyway. Alright, I think I actually gotta head out, chat. I actually realized I got something else I gotta do today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the party. Did some practice afterwards. You know, still got a lot of stuff to iron out. Sub 90's coming. Sub 90 is coming. It's not too far off. And thank you, Viz, for the tips that you've given me. I'm trying to implement everything that everybody has taught me, and it's been interesting doing that, trying to implement everything. There's a lot to learn about this beautiful game. And I like to say it's lovingly complicated. Like, it's complicated, but not in a bad way. It's actually the fun kind of complicated for me. Like, I like exploring it and all of its intricacies and everything. Oh, right. I may or may not be... It's a lot, but it's also a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Viz. I 110% agree with you. I 110% agree. It's a matter of time. It is. Oh, yeah, Viz. I guess while you're here... I know Talali just left, but... I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but... my new theoretical best got down to 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 7 seconds. So I'm almost 2 minutes sub 90 theoretically. I just gotta put it all together in the same run. And then I'll be able to say I'm a member of the sub 90 club. Alright, my fellow game enjoyers. I will see you guys next time.